Today's topic is array. Today we will discuss about array and we'll array, learn about array. Okay, we will try to design array, we will try to simulate array and array related functions. Okay, so for that, right click, come to the file, come to the new VI. Okay, this is my block diagram and this is my front panel. Press Ctrl T, Ctrl N. I know all of you had designed already array, okay, according to by using the link which I had provided. But today again we will start array from very beginning. So what is the array? Array is a collection of same type of data type. First, array is the collection of same type of data type. And second, okay, let's see. Wait, I need to connect my writing pad. Now, so now what is array? So okay, array is a collection of same type of data type. Okay, first. Second, array has one and more than two dimensions. It's 1D, 2D, 3D till and D. The maximum size of array. So the maximum size of array, how much array can contain the data? Array can contain the data 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Okay, it means if 2 to the power 8 minus 1, if you said, so 2 to the power 8, so 256 minus 1, it means 255. So you need to calculate how long data array can design. Okay, so now third things about the array. Array has one dimension, array has two dimension, okay, array has one dimension, array has two dimension, array has, okay, three dimension also. But for the study purpose, okay, for the study purpose, practical purpose, okay, you need to know about 1D array and 2D array. Okay, because we are not going to design 3D printing and others, so we don't need another dimension of array. Right, so let's see. I said array is a collection of data type, same type of data type. Okay, array is the collection of same type of data type. So same type of data type means how many data type we know? We know three primary data type. One is numeric, one is boolean, and one is numeric, boolean, and string. Okay, you can design array by using numeric, you can design array by using boolean, okay, or you can design array by using string. Okay, so array is a secondary data type. It's called derived data type, or okay, derived data type. It is secondary and derived data type. Let's see, let's start the programming. Now before that, no, you need to know one thing. Okay, array always contain array always contain the index element. Index 1D or 2D, both array contain index. Okay, wait. Okay, array contain 1D and 2D elements. Sorry, this index value. Meaning of this index is, index means the starting value. If this one is 0, so that means array, the starting point of array is 0th location. If this one location it is 1, so array is starting. So array starting location is, okay, the starting location of array is 1. Okay, so array always start from 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3, 4 and n. Okay, same, you know about the matrix I cross j, k cross m, sorry, and a cross b. That's why we need, okay, two index. Both index start from 0 0. Okay, if there is 5 row, okay, and there is 4 column, okay, so we will write 5 cross 4 matrix. So to show this one, this index we will use. Okay, now let's start designing array. Okay, let's start designing array. Right click. Okay, now come to the front panel. As I told you earlier, and you have seen on the videos, and you know how to design array. To design array, right click in front panel, come to the containers. In the container there is array cell. It is just a array cell. Okay, take another array cell, take another array cell. It is just an array. Okay, so now what is the color of array? So color of array is just black. We have 3 primary data types. Okay, we have 3 primary data types. So if you will drag it inside, so it will convert it into a proper array according to the data type. Now it is 1D string array, 1D string array control, 1D string array control terminal, or you can say numeric array control terminal. Sorry, it is 1D numeric array control. It is 1D numeric array control terminal. Numeric array control terminal. Okay. What is it? Is 1D boolean array control terminal. It is 1D string array control terminal. Just because it is a 1D array, just because it is a 1D array, you can drag it into up to down. Okay, either you can drag it left to right. Okay, look at here. So many times whenever you will face the problem about the dragging, look at here. When you will come here by your cursor, so you will get this 8 dots. It 8 dots mean you can increase the size of array. You can increase the size of array, like up to down. Okay, size of array. But if you will get this small 2 dot, then you can increase the size of element. So you can increase the size of element. Okay, I will not tell you again, I will not show you again how can we do. So please watch carefully. Now look at here. When this 8 dot will come, you can increase the size left to right. By using, you can increase the size of array. Either if you will get this small dots, so you can increase the size of boolean objects. Okay, so now again, if you want to increase the size of array, not the object of array, so wait, when this kind of stair will come, then you can increase the size. Okay, so there are three different arrays. Okay, so let's see. Okay, about the property of difference array. Now increase the size of this array. So now what is the size of this array? So the size of this array is right now 0. The size of this array is 0 because there is no initialized. Till the time we didn't initialize, that's because the size of array is 0. We need to initialize. For initialize we need to put any one. 0 is also a value. First I will put here 1, then I will give 0, then minus 1, then I will give the 3. So now the size of array, okay, now the size of array is 4, 1 2 3 4. But the indexing, now talk about the indexing. It means location. Okay, but the array starts from indexing 0. So what is the indexing of for this one? Indexing for this one is 0. Indexing for this one is 2 3 4. Sorry, 0 1 2 3. So what is the highest index of this array? So highest indexing of this array is 3. Okay, and the size of array is 4. Okay, let's see, learn about the indexing and offset. Okay, in the okay, now right click, create indicators. If you will create indicator, then you will get same output because it is control and it is indicators. Okay, let's see, run, continue. If I will increase the size, okay, so look at here, the last value, okay, the previous value has, okay, eliminated. So now the previous value, the 0th location value is not displaying here. Okay, and then one new structure, one new cell has added, but the array size is 4. Okay, and highest index value is 3 because this is not initialized. Initialized means no value. Okay, by using index we can break the array. Okay, we will learn how. So let's delete. So this is my 1D array. Please design. Okay, if you had already done, then write done or please design. Now again copy, Control C, Control V. Again Control C and Control V. Now how to convert any array to 1D to 2D? To convert any array from 1D to 2D, only they come here and drag this index value once. If you drag this index value once, then you will get, so by using that you can create 1D array to 2D array. After that, now just convert into 2D array. Look at here, the array, the dimension, this is array 2, this is array 5. Okay, the dimension of array 2 is 2 and dimension of array 1 is 5. So dimension of this array is 1 and this is 2. Now you can increase the size. Wait for this page and drag it. Okay, so still, okay, now again come here, increase the size and drag it. Now tell me, okay, what is the size of this array right now? So what is the index value? First, index value, there is one column and one is row. There is one is column and one is row. This one, first one is for the column, this okay, and the second one is for the row. So what is the size of this array? So now the size of array, the column value only one column, but sorry, the row value only one row, and the column value 1 2 3 4. So 4 cross 1 array. Now what is the index value of this? 1. So index value of this one is 0 cross 0. Index value for this one is the 0 cross 1. Index value for this one is 0 cross 2, 0 cross 3. Okay, let's initialize this one. 5 1 okay. Now this portion is useless, it is just a cell, but useless because we didn't initialize. So the initialize part is this. If I will run, so this one is the useless. What is the size of array? The size of array is 1 2 3 4. 4 cross 4 array. 4 cross 4 array. Okay, 4 cross 4 array. But so now what is the 4 row and 4 column? Okay, let's increase once. So now it's a 4 cross 5 array. It's 4 cross 5 array. So what is the index value for this? It is 0 cross 0, 1 cross 0, 2 cross 0, 3 cross 0, 0 cross 0, 0 cross 1, 0 cross 2, 0 cross 3, 0 cross 4. Okay, 0, 2, 1 cross 1, 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3. Okay, so let's see. These are the array. Okay, so there is one functions. There is the one function, and the name of functions is, let's delete this one. Now right click in block diagram and come to the array. In the array there is one function. The name of function is array constant. Right now we have seen how to design array control and indicator, but now time to design array constant. So take array constant, this is second last. After the array constant, right click, come to the numeric, take numeric and place inside. Now it's numeric constant array, integer numeric constant array. Look at here carefully, there's two small dot inside, so I can increase the size, and again I can increase the size. 1 2 3. Okay, so it is array constant. Okay, please design. If you're done, then write done. Array constant. Okay, let's move. Now right click in block diagram, come to the array. This array function palette. The first is the array size. Take the array size, right click here, create indicator. Okay, so now it is an array size. So what is the array size? So array size is 4. Okay, but highest okay, if the array size is 4, so it is very easy to get the maximum index value. The highest index value is 3. Okay, so the highest index value is 3 for this. Okay, and minimum index is always 0. So now take again, right click, connect, label, right click, create indicator. So now for this 2D array, this one array size come with a 1D array, because there are two numbers and we need to define both the numbers individually. We need to show both the number individually. So the array size will be 4 cross 5. Okay, so the array size is 4 cross 5. Now again, this size 3 is for this array constant. So what is size of array? So size of array is 6. Okay, the size of array is 6. So maximum indexing is 5. Always remember about the index. Okay, in string the same thing is present. We call offset. Please use this one. You have 1 minute time to find the array constant. Sorry, array size. Now there is one function. The name of function is there is one function, and the name of function is initialize array. Initialize array. First column, second number, initialize array. By using this initialize array, there is one more function, and the name of function is initialize array. Okay, so right click, create label. This is initialize array. Okay, now press Ctrl H to know about the to get some info about the initialize array. Create n dimension array in which every element is initialized to the value of element. Okay, so this is element. So now right click, create control. Okay, so for that control, take a numeric control. Okay, so it will take element from this platform and it will take the dimension from this platform. Now it will be create one array, numeric array for us. It will create one numeric array for us. Okay, either you can do one more thing, control delete. Okay, control B. If you are not able to access, then right click, create indicator. If you create indicator, then you will get this initialize indicator. Okay, so now if I will run, so this is just an element, and this is a array without any value because the array size is 0. If I will change the array size is 1, so it will generate the value for the 0. Okay, so the array size is 1 for this 1D array. Now if I will write here, okay, 4.1, if the my element is 4.1 and the dimension value, to convert it into the control, and my dimension size, okay, array size is 4, so it will generate a 4. Okay, it will generate a array with the size of 4, so it will generate an array with the size of 4. Please try it, take a 1 minute and try. Now, okay, if you will change the value, so it will change the, okay, if you will change the element value, then the value of the array will be changed. Okay, so what will be the size of array? So if you will use the size of array, so definitely we know the size of array is 4. Okay, we know the size of array is 4 because we have given the 4 value from this platform. Okay, let's see, look at here what I am going to do. Okay, right click, drag it. If you will drag, okay, so now there is two, one is for the column and one is for the row. So I think upper one is for the column, sorry, row, and lower one is for the column. Okay, right click, it is for the column. Okay, let's see, 3 cross 4. Okay, 3 cross 4. So let's check. Okay, check it. So this 3 cross 4, so each one is for the column, is for the row or row, and this one is for the column, the lowest one. Okay, column. Okay, so now we can design the 2D array also. And what will be the size? The size of 2D array, the size of this 2D array will be the 4 cross 3 cross 4. Okay, 3 cross 4. So it is a function of array initialized. Please design this one. Okay, 36. Okay, done. Okay, let's move. Okay, now right, look here, there is one index array function. Take the index array function, place here visual item. Okay, connect, create indicators, create control. By using this index value, we can break this array, and we can use direct single element. Okay, by using index value, we can break this array and we can use the single element. Okay, so now look at here, it is my index value and it is my element. Okay, it is just opposite of that index. Okay, initialize array, it is just opposite of this initialize array. Here we use index and element to create this array, and by using this we break that element to create the index. We break the array by using index. Now if I will run, so in the 0th location the 0 is present, in the first location, okay, in the 0th location 1 is present, in the first location 2 is present, third location 4th, then 6, 5, 3. Okay, so as per our requirement we can break, the array index. Okay, okay, we can break the array according to our index value. Okay, so now please take 1 minute to design this program. Now if you done, then look at here. Okay, if you done, then delete, control B. Now we will target our 2D array. With the same function. In the 2D array we will learn 3 things. When you will connect this index array, it will be automatically add one more. So index value of column, index value of row. Okay, let's see, take one more. There are 3 index array function. Okay, so listen carefully. If you want, then you can access each and every element individually. If you want to access any one of element individually, so you can access. Okay, if you want to use any individual element to access, then you can access by the selecting of the column and row. So now this one is for column and this one is for row. Okay, if I will give 3 cross 4, so value 1 2 3 cross 4, this one 3 cross 0 1 2 3 4, sorry, 0 1 2 3, so 3 4, so it will be -3. Okay, so look at here, 3 cross 4, create indicators, so I will get the -3. Okay, if I will write here 1 cross 4, so here, so output will be 1 cross 4, so 1 cross 4 output is 0. If I said write 1 cross 2, 1 cross 1, so output will be 2, this 2. Okay, so by initializing row and column we can extract a single value. But what happen if you want to use this row only? row 0 only. For that, right click in row, create control. It is index row. Now create indicators. Okay, run. Now you can access this row only. Okay, single row, because the column has not connected, not initialized. Okay, and the row has connected and initialized. Okay, that's why you can access only row 1. If you row 0, if I will change the value 1, then I can access the row number 1. Okay, if I will change 2, then I can access the row number 2. If you want to access the only column, then click in column and create control. You can use create constant also, because I want to control it from the front panel. That's because. Okay, now right click, create. Okay, now you can extract the column according to your own choice. Okay, so let's design this program again. Okay, please design this program again. Please design, take 2 minutes, design and change the value.